We're going to take a look at RIO here on the weekly chart. You can see basically flat in here on the day with this nice green doji in here, only up around 0.3% from yesterday's close. We still cannot hold that $100 psych level in here. We are battling with it for the past few weeks in here. It looks like starting out this week with the same thing. Going forward, obviously 100 is going to be the key that we need to breach, and we need to hold on some decent volume in here, and then we're working our way up. Nice whole numbers, just working our way up in here until the chart tells us otherwise, right? So 105, 110, 115, etc. Just letting the chart kind of dictate where our resistances are going to be. Our RSI is starting to come back down just a little bit in here. I know that we were up in the 70s just last week, but now we're down here in the 68. So perhaps a little bit more of a pullback in here with our RSI could get us with a nice push in here on some volume above that 100 and a nice hold. But again, we'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. To the downside in here, what are we going to be looking at? Well, we're looking at that 97 level, and then we're looking at this 95 level right here, which is going to be the 9-day EMA. You can see that's going to hold a pretty good footing for us in here. And actually, we do need to come back down really and touch this once more before we make that other push. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see how this thing shakes out. Anything below that 9-day EMA, you're looking down here right around that $90 psych level. Your IV rank in here is sitting at 54, so everything's relatively expensive compared to itself in here over the past year. $5 expected move priced in by your May monthlies. You go out to June, right around a $9 expected move being priced in by your options traders here in this underlying. So we're going to see what happens in here. All in all, decent move really from this big pullback that we had at the beginning of the year. This nice big push here in March going into now, just a nice little run in here, about $30 or so. So we're going to see if this run basically is giving up in here, little consolidation, and then we're going to do our next leg, or we're just kind of done with it and we need to pull back, revert to our mean a little bit in here. That is going to be the question here going forward. We're also going to look at American Airlines in here. We know that more or less that we've been having pretty decent size moves in here overall for your overall airline sector, that is. But so far on the week, we are down 42. We're sitting at $11 and some change right now. We are down around 4% on the day in here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens as we continue on in here. We just had earnings last week, so we're going to see how that affects things going into this week for us. Your IV ranking here is sitting at 44. You have right around a 40-cent expected move being priced in by this Friday, next Friday, about 50 cents. If you go all the way out to your May monthlies, right around $1 expected move. So this 9-day EMA in here and this 1193 both got rejected in here today. So we're trading below both of those. So that's going to be our main resistance in here going forward. Anything above there, it's going to be this 50-day SMA sitting at 1270. To the downside in here, really nothing stopping us until we get to this $11 level right here. And then anything outside of that, we are looking down here right around those 1030. So we're going to see what happens between now and Friday. Are those $11 flat handles going to be hit, or we can just kind of stay in between these 11 and 12s for a while until everything kind of gets kind of washed up, right? So that's what we're looking at here in Apple and in American Airlines and RIO. We're going to see how we continue to react to these overall correlations with the markets in each separate sector here as we get closer to the end of the week. And we're going to see how things start to shake out in here as we open up a new month. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.